Satoru Gojo, one of the most iconic fictional sex symbols of all time. Luka, the single most iconic sex symbol of all time. They're one and the same. So today I asked my best friend, ChatGPT, to help me prove this. I asked it the following. Hey, it's me, Satoru Gojo. Give me the day in the life of Satoru Gojo, grounded in reality. Things I can do in a YouTube video to prove that I'm literally him. Make this shit exciting. No one is gonna watch a boring YouTube video. Include timestamps for what time of day to do each activity. Swag. Let it be known, I'm not cooking. Because I hate cooking. This was the result. So yeah, as per the intro, today we're going about our day as Satoru Gojo, Luka, the real life Satoru Gojo, and we're supposed to start with some meditation, which I feel like Gojo would never fucking do, and then hit a quick workout, both strength and agility, but ain't nobody got time for both of those, because for some reason, ChatGPT is making me train twice a day, so we're just gonna hit a strength session, because that's what I was supposed to do anyway. So to start off our beautiful day, because our AI overlord thinks that Gojo meditates, I'm gonna sit down. I don't usually meditate. It's probably pretty boring. We'll see what we get. I hope you guys enjoy. Yeah, that was way more boring than I expected. Let's just hit the workout. I'm already dressed in basically Gojo attire. We've got a little bit of a dry fit black t-shirt and some almost white pants. We're not gonna wear the costume yet because I don't want to get fucking sweaty. I also hope you're enjoying my bed head. We'll get rid of that later. And I'm not gonna talk in the gym. I'll probably just voice over and talk about my workout very briefly. I know some of you care about it. If not, just skip that part. But I don't want to be the worst person in the gym, recording myself and talking. You know how it is. All right, let's get to it. And honestly, waking up before 8, kind of an L move, not a Gojo move, not a Luka move. But hey, someone's got to do it. You know what I'm saying? All right, and here we are working out. Today I hit chest, shoulders, and back. I'm doing really high volume currently. I'm doing about 15 to 20 reps in 3 sets of each exercise. I'm not gonna show them all, but I'm following RP Hypertrophy's advice for gaining a lot of mass. Check them out on YouTube if you haven't yet. And remember, every workout is not done if you are not glazing yourself in the mirror afterwards. Let's go. All right, so I freshened up post-meditation and post-workout, and now is where the real cringe begins. This is where we really need the social confidence, because I'm supposed to go out in a fucking Satoru Gojo costume and assume that people won't think the absolute worst of me. I asked my good friend Geto for a trendy cafe idea where I'm supposed to go and order the most exotic thing on the menu, pretending to be Satoru Gojo, of course, and thankfully the cockiness and narcissism comes naturally to me, but man, this is gonna be really cringe. Please stay tuned. So even walking to my car was incredibly cringe. I can only imagine what the rest of this is gonna look like. So as I've said, we're going to a trendy cafe, ordering the most exotic thing on the menu, and perpetuating our incredible Gojo charm. Wait till later, where I have to interact with actual people in a manga shop. Let's get to it. All right, so I sat down at this trendy cafe. I felt extremely cringe walking in. I felt extremely cringe while asking for a corner table. I'm pretty sure everyone is noticing my microphone and or costume, but that doesn't matter, because I'm the GOAT. And here's Utahime recording for me. You want to talk? Just kidding. We don't want to hear you. Furuyuki. What would you say is the most exotic thing you have on the menu? I'll just do the chicken and waffles, to be honest.
Maybe like burns, you know, or like...
I'll do the chicken and waffles. All good. Thank you. Make everyone uncomfortable around you challenge, speedrun any percent, 100% challenge, complete. So aside from making everyone uncomfortable, Gojo also eats really fucking fast. So I'm gonna do this in like 2 minutes, and then we're gonna be outside the restaurant to gather our thoughts and cleanse ourselves of the cringe. 1 sec. Breakfast at a trendy cafe was done. The amount of stares I got was incredible, but I like that because all eyes are on me. Next up, we have urban exploration. We're gonna go to the Japanese tea garden, maybe play some piano outside, interact with fans in Gojo's usual cocky, charming self. Also peep the shoes. You gotta always rock the drip. Gojo rocks drip. All right, let's fucking go. So on our way to the Japanese tea garden, of course, some motherfucker managed to hit my car. He's lucky that I didn't 200% hollow purple his entire family, but that's okay. I'll deal with that later. Also, I'm not really sure why the fuck ChatGPT thinks Gojo would do everything for 2 hours. Like, I spend more time shitting than I spend time eating. And it told me 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. I'm doing breakfast. That is fucking ridiculous. So yeah, anyway, we're gonna go to the Japanese tea garden. Perhaps we'll get some sweets. You know, Gojo has a sweet tooth, just like myself. But I'm pretty fucking pissed about my car. Dog, the one time I decide to leave my fucking room, this shit happens. Dude, not okay. All right, let's go. An important part of being a living, breathing human being is sometimes you just gotta stop and smell the flowers. Smells like my car just got hit. See, the nice thing about actually being outside is proving to you how tall and sexy I am compared to the general populace. So let's walk by this family and impose our will. Swag. The other nice thing about living in San Francisco is that even though I'm walking in a fucking costume, no one is saying anything because there are psychopaths that live here. I mean, every single fucking person on the street's even more insane than I am, and I'm delusional. So I was walking to this public piano because I wanted obviously everyone to hear Ano Sumika and Special Z, but some motherfucker is having a whole ass Beatles concert which no one cares about, so I'll come back to the piano later. Japanese tea garden first. Time to keep imposing my will on children. Who the fuck is singing, man? Do they not know that I'm an A-list celebrity? I have things to talk about. I'm also realizing that beefing with children is much more a Toji thing than a Gojo thing, but you know, all the chads, I'm all the chads. And as I'm walking and recording, I'm realizing that maybe no one really gives a shit what I'm wearing because it just looks like athletic wear, but then I'm also realizing as we go to the Japanese tea garden, what if I get canceled for like cultural appropriation? Because I'm sure people will know there. Although, I'm above that. My infinity will not let me be touched. Oh, thought it was a cursed spirit. Just a cone, we're good. Yeah, the Japanese tea garden, this bamboo, reminds me of home. Reminds me of Tokyo, almost reminds me of the sacred land of Jujutsu, Kyoto. It's really nice here. There's so many people that I want to get tea, but I don't want to interrupt their days by being loud and obnoxious, so I think I'm just gonna limitless myself away from them. So I got myself some dango, you know, to appease the sweet tooth. It reminds me of the first time I was in Japan with my mother, Satoru Gojo. I fucking hated this shit. It was so disgusting. But now, you know, honestly, I've grown to like it. It's not too bad. It's just squishy. Piano time. Sucks when it's not your own piano. You know, for you guys. Just kidding. We should get going. We have our next thing to do. Shall we? Pretty successful day so far, all things considered, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, next up we have like combat training / our second training fucking session of the day, which is supposed to be agility training, but I already had plans to play basketball, so I'm gonna do that since Gojo canonically plays basketball anyway. I hope you guys are enjoying watching something like this so far. I'm having a lot of fun doing it, and hopefully in the future you guys can suggest other characters from literally anything and tell me what to do during their days. You know, we can make polls for it. Anyway, let's go play basketball. Let's do our second training session of the day, and I have to shower again afterwards. Anyway, my hair is messed up because of the wind, so let's go. Okay, back in the gym for the second time today. Right now we're about to play basketball. Let's see whose ass we are cooking. I'll try to get a couple clips in. I haven't played in a while. Hopefully I'm not washed. Gojo time. Excuse me, sirs. Oh, bang, just dunking the ball. Call me Mario the way I jump, man. Let me take the elevator and boom, wowie, Luka. Whew, I'm better at basketball than you thought, that's for sure. I hope you enjoyed those clips of me dunking on random bums and frauds. Now, there's a couple more things we have to do, namely, we have to go to a manga store, we have to debrief, and we have to get dinner. But to debrief basketball, let me just say, I won every single one of my games, naturally. And two, in gym locker rooms, there is so much old man penis jump scare that it is just simply indescribable. I mean, I'm traumatized. So from here, I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna debrief a little bit about whatever Satoru Gojo is supposed to debrief about. I don't really know what ChatGPT meant by that. And then we're gonna head over to Japantown, hit the manga store, get Japanese dinner, and boom, call it a day. Day in the life of Satoru Gojo. I hope you guys are enjoying. You're still looking very sexy. Let's turn on the car and go. All right, so here we are at the evening chill part of the day where for some reason AI thinks Gojo should shut up his camera and go capture the sunset. Turns out AI is fucking stupid because they didn't take into account that A, the sun sets at like 11:59 p.m. at this point in the day, and B, San Francisco just has fickle weather, and I don't know if the sun is even going to be visible here. So instead we can just debrief about our day as Gojo and our future adventures. Point number one that I'd like to make is that San Francisco wind is so fucking ass. As soon as you shower after playing ball, after balling up, it ruffles your clothes, it fucks up your hair, and boom, you don't look like the pristine man that you want to come across as. I would actually go so far as to say that wind is potentially the worst thing in the universe. San Francisco wind in particular. Now furthermore, we need to debrief about our day as Gojo and our future adventures. So I think the day overall for the most part was pretty good, except for the famous car crash incident of 2024. And in regards to future adventures, I'll leave that up to you. What would you like to see next? Anyway, this evening chill session is supposed to take another 2 hours because I don't think Mr. GPT knows what the fuck they're talking about, so I'm gonna take a quick nappy because that's something Gojo would do. Rest up before we hit the manga store and get some Japanese dinner, Gojo cultural style. Maybe I'll go play some more piano too so I don't get stage fright next time I play out in public. You know, me. Not confident at all. Alright, BRB. So it turns out that my mic stopped working at this point in the video, so here I am in post. About to walk into Japantown into the manga shop and get some dinner for our hungry tummies. No one really wanted to interact with me here, and I was incredibly pissed because there's construction going on, obviously because of a curse technique battle, but man, I couldn't go see this tower that I really wanted to see. And then I ended up lamenting the fact that ChatGPT did not suggest go get hammered on a work night. Oh well. So the squad then walks through this little passageway that is reminiscent of Japan while I still flaunt my sexy body and juicy licious ass before turning around, kissing the audience, kissing you guys, and teaching you how to mog, because I look smacks literally every fucking day. Then I come across this figurine store and there's no fucking Gojo figurine, so I keep saying Nojo because I think it's funny, but it's actually not. And then I walk into this manga store, finally, where I see these two anime characters that I've never heard of nor seen, but you guys probably know, before finally encountering the boys. Squadron as fuck. Then, as per AI suggestion, I went into the shonen section to find some JJK volumes to show you guys my favorite arc, but all I could find was this introduction to the manga, where this character Yuta, holding some little girl, exists. It looks like he wants my body, not sure why, but who doesn't? And then I bought the Satoru Gojo keychain, which I put in my backpack, and man, he just looks like a fun little guy, before also saying, hey look, I'm the unpaid merchandise, aren't I funny? And boom, dinner time. Here I'm not thinking about what I want to order, but I'm thinking about the fact how I can unlimited void everybody and they'd go catatonic. But I don't want to do that because I'm a good guy. And even though ChatGPT didn't suggest it, I still get myself a little brewski because man, today was a long day after the car incident of 2024 before we finally head out and finish our day, although now I realize that I'm going to have a very tumultuous relationship with my porcelain throne because I ordered extra spicy ramen. Thank you guys for watching. This was a fun video to make. Leave any suggestions down below what you want to see next. You guys are looking so sexy. Goodbye. I love you.